I only got a couple minutes, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. I pulled out all, you see how happy this making me? I pulled out all my makeup palettes that I kept. I threw a lot of them away, but I pulled out a lot of them that I kept because I'm rebuilding my makeup kit and I'm getting back into content. I know that I'm not really selling makeup anymore, but I really love doing makeup and doing eyeshadow. Bun is bunning, but I wanted to show y'all some of the palettes that I plan on using and the videos that I'm about to make. So you can see a lot of these are barely touched, if not untouched. This OG, right? The Natural Nudes Born This Way by Too Faced in damn near mint condition. The only reason, hold on, you see the swatches is because I was just making sure it was still like good condition. Like I can still use the colors, I can still use the shadows, and they are. I love this palette because this is a really pretty palette for like bridal, or ooh, if you're in like a professional or like classy environment and you still want to use some really pretty eyeshadows without doing too much. I love shimmer and I love glitter, so this is my cup of tea for sure. I love this palette, so cute. I also have, now I've used this palette before and I think I've done a look with it. I've done one look with it and I just reposted the look that I did with it too. This is the Vava Bloom palette from Morphe. I love Morphe. I'm ready for them to get their shit together. All of my makeup brushes when I first started doing makeup came from Morphe. All of my palettes when I first started doing makeup came from Morphe. So yes, Morphe, get it together, honey. We waiting. I'm trying not to show y'all all my stuff. But so you can see that I've used it just a little bit, but like I said, only like a time or two. If two. I know I've used it once for a fact. So I'm using this one again. I loved this palette. And who is this? Morphe and Diane? Fierce Fairy Tale. I love this palette because I love color. And look at all this. So I use this one now. This palette looks a little messed up because I was swatching palettes trying to make sure that they were still good. I dug into this when I was using it, but I dug into this to see if the shadows were still soft, and they are. They're very soft, and I accidentally, I guess, pressed too hard and messed up that green a little bit. But this palette otherwise is perfectly fine. That's why you see the green like all over the palette. It's perfectly fine. I still love this palette and we'll be using her. This is another palette that I think I only used a time or two. When I say I did not get a chance to dig into these palettes, y'all, I was a little depressed. But we over there now. We're over there now. No, I think I hit this a couple times. For sure hit this a couple times. The Morphe Desert Gilded palette. No, it's the Gilded Desert palette. A lot of warms, a lot of shimmers, a lot of golds, a lot of neutrals. A good standard palette. I love the amount of shimmers that are in here. So, love this palette. We'll be using her. I don't think I ever got to use this palette. And when I say, I don't speak on it. Don't speak on it. I know. I don't care. Okay? Okay. I still got the plastic on this bad boy. I never got to use it. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette, volume 2. Volume 1 wasn't really my girl. It was a lot, I think, cooler and like not as many bright colors that I liked from what I can remember. This is my girl. Bright colors, pretty, look, hold on. Bright colors, what the hell? Bright colors, shimmers, pretty, very summery, very springy, really fall. You can just get a lot out of this palette any time of the year. So I really love this palette. Will be using her. Never got the chance to. Don't care what y'all feel about it. Next. And yes, I won't lie. Ooh, I like this color called Drama Queen. I'm going to dig into each palette. I plan on doing a look with each palette at a time. So be on the lookout for that. And then, what was I about to say? I did buy this when they were discontinuing them. Judging Mama. This is the Morphe Abby Roberts palette. I think it was a lot of controversy with her palette too, but I don't care. I liked it, unless, like, if she racist, somebody tell me. I don't play that, but, or sexist, or any of the is. But again, this is another palette that I got when they were discontinuing them. Didn't touch it. I love the colors. I love the shimmers. Y'all can see the theme that I'm going with the eyeshadow, right? I'm not a typical basic eyeshadow kind of girl. So I love this palette. Again, untouched. Definitely will be digging into her and using her. I'm definitely going to do an eyeshadow look from like, or yeah, for each palette. I spent way too much money on this eyeshadow and stuff to like just not use it. What the fuck? I think I got some of my body oil on these palettes. Again, untouched. Did not use. Still in the box. This is the Morphe 35 MI Magic Mirror. That's so funny because I'm 35 and I'm from Michigan. But anywho, I'm not 35 yet. I'm 34. But anywho, this is the Magic Mirror palette. And again, this is a very cool tone neutral palette. I love these colors. Not typically something that I will wear, but I have to learn how to explore, you know, other than just color. But love this. So pretty. So cute. Love the mattes. Love the shimmers. This is another palette that I think is good for like professional, elegant, you know, bridal type of looks. Love her. And love that whole bottom row of just shimmers. I don't care if y'all can see my background. Just the whole bottom row of shimmers. Love that. Honey was still in the box. This was a palette that I used a couple times. I will say I've dug in this palette a couple times and I absolutely love it. I don't even know where I got this from. I remember it went viral and it was the LA Pro and a lot of us thought it was like the other LA Pro and she's like, no, this LA Pro. But look at this big ass book of colors, honey. I can do quite a few looks with this palette and I love how it goes from like, you see the color scheme, how it plays down. Love this. And it has like several shades of blue, several shades of green, several shades of pink, several shades of orange, several shades of yellow, several neutrals, several warm, several cool, several shimmers, brow bones. Be on the lookout for some makeup. Be on the lookout for some makeup.